Okay, we should be there. Let me throw out the links real quick. And on my mana leaves. We are back with Children of Mana. And I'm getting my hair blown into my mouth. That's not nice. Okay, yeah, we were keeping it at this guy. Doing this quest. What we shouldn't forget about that, we have Salamander equipped right now that we wanna change. Because I like going with Dryad. I don't think elemental weaknesses are a thing here, and yeah, you probably can't abuse them good anyway. So I just take... I'm barely using it all in all. So I'm gonna take the one I find the most appealing. And that is the Wood Spirit. I mean, my name is Rief the Leaf. Guess what? Oh yeah, while this goes, I'm gonna quickly... Where is it? Okay. Just looking up. The chapter? Yeah, so yeah, not really following a guide because you really don't need like a guide for this. But what I am doing is looking which subquests are available when we go here. That's something I do. Well, talk to the Benevodon of Fire. Fire. Higher and higher, the ring of fire. Ah! Every game that's like action stuff nowadays, and I'm currently playing mostly games like that actually. Now that I think about it, has Y as the attack button. So I'm firing away with Y, which is the item button here. Wasting my candies. Okay. Hidden by a plant, hidden by a cactus. Good. We almost can make another XP gem. Granted, making another XP gem would end up with us not getting... Oh, we're missing out on the sonic wave then. Okay, nah. Nah. I kinda do not wanna kill you there. For the simple reason of me doing that and you dropping items would mean I can't pick up those items. Though, if we quickly... Ouch. Can you die right there? Getting this right is a bit awful. Not gonna lie. Yeah, but I surely wouldn't miss out on these. Ring of Radiance. Okay. So yeah, there's the gleam thingy. Okay, gumdrop. Nice. Uh-huh. Okay, let me search up here first. Okay. What was that? Who did a spell like that out of all these enemies here? The fuck? It was like a light spell. I wouldn't even heal if the beeping sound wasn't there. So I'm kinda thankful for the beeping sound because I feel like I can survive right now. But if I need to actually heal, like in a boss battle, I feel like the HP are a bit unnoticeable down there. It's like, I wouldn't call it necessarily hard to see them, but the track keeping while looking more in the middle of the screen is a bit... not the greatest, let's say it like that. Bam. Oh yeah, we found it. So I guess we'll just bring it back then. No reason to postpone that. Let's go. We are able to equip something new at level 22, which we probably reach before floor 4. Four floor. You know what I mean. Defeat a certain group hidden by a cactus. Yeah, those are evil. But I can be evil like this? Haha. Ouch. Yeah, sometimes that backfires. Hammer! Oh, I'm actually almost full HP, really? Wait, that didn't hurt me. Wait, the bouncing shit doesn't hurt me? Oh. Danky! No! I don't know why he wants to... I know why he wants to climb out the window here. But... yeah, we won't let him do that. Because he will die out there. Like literally, he has zero survival instinct. He goes straight for the stuff that's killing him. Like plants and shit. I don't need to cut down the grass, I guess. The chest opened. If I hit you, you could... thought you would go back and hit the cactus, but I guess... yeah, like that. Shell rope. You give me... not quite how I expected that to go, but... we still haven't killed the enemy group the correct Never mind. And it prevents me from properly attacking. There it is, level 22. I think it was a sword even, making us stronger, which... nice. Let's not take that path, because now I'm carrying. Like a pregnant woman. Just not on my belly, but on my head. Oh. Okay. Did it always look like that? Okay, that sounds very weird because we've been at this for a bit now. But that felt like weirdly different. We need 666 XP for the next level. Let's go. Hidden in a chest of all things. That almost didn't stop anymore. Moin. Ah. Yeah, of course. We have still floor to explore. Well, we do get better stuff at the end if we explore thoroughly. Also the XP. Can't forget about those, obviously. Okay. Why? Oh. Right, I forgot that that exists. There is like an attack blocking thing. Ah, Genki! No. That was fast. Cat escaped through the window. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button immediately again. Is it worth the hassle? Yeah, it is. Wait. Oh. I wondered what that glittering down there was, but that was actually my thingy. Why does he want to go outside so desperately? There is nothing really there he can't get inside.
This.
Grass. Yeah, but we have grass for them inside.
I
Can you take Hayato with you?
Get up and look it from inside. 152.
Oh my that there. I forgot it there. Why did you turn on the fan? Yeah, okay. Thanks. Everybody hydrate. Now. Okay, plant and cactus, okay. Yeah, kinda the worst combination because mowing down all plants is a bit annoying. And okay, I have that thing on. Okay. No plant cutting anymore? I'm getting better at this. It's still annoying though. Oh, don't tell me the Gleam Well is here. That would be... Okay, you're not hammer, you're not sword. Which weapon are you then? Because they always need a specific weapon, which is a bit ungood. Because, yeah, switching around weapons is easy and kinda quick. But doing it for just one hit into an enemy to kill it... even like... quick and easy is a bit too tedious for that, you know? You want this? Gave him what he wanted. Ouch. Yeah, let's explore first, I guess. Ah. Okay. No. I'm glad that we're probably done with this after this quest. Okay, yeah. Good, no more enemies, no more nothing. We can move on to the floor where we can equip ourselves. Good addition, by the way, that is in here. Good addition. Open main menu. So yeah, and gems. We would, if we want a second XP gem, Berserking I would be okay with, because we level faster and then can get those 15 attacks that way. But the Sonic Wave is really useful. I really like that one. But now, was it a Schwart? There is a bow for once. This is the flare we have. This is the Schwart we have. Maybe there's the Swordsman vest also. Okay. And on this end, wow, that thing is crazy. But also high level, so yeah. 555! That's where we last saved. Okay. Ready. More floor or Shanbie? More floor. There, cactus and chest. Okay, there it is. That means the chest very likely is the Gleam Drop. Because if I noticed one thing, then there's a high chance that Gleam Drop and Gleam Well, if both are hidden, are very close to each other. Could still be one of the ones up there. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying it's set in stone. I said tends to be. And as I saw in the guide, even though we're not following the guide with that, just the subquest, like I said, but I saw that the placement of the Gleam Drop and everything is in the guides, which does mean that it's not randomly generated at all. For a game like this, you'd think the dungeons would be randomly generated. I think that would have been a benefit in this case. But nope. And yeah, we've seen that when we were defeated those 2 or 3 times. Literally the same. The dungeons literally the same all the time. Each quest has a differing, yeah, but, you know, can we even count that? Because the side quests are not a main quest, obviously. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? Side quests are not main quests. You heard it here first, folks! These bugs gave us so many problems, right? Oh yeah, we gotta check the Dud Bear stuff as well, because I saw that there are certain quests extremely good for leveling, and we might wanna take those on. We might. Wait, I need to check something real quick. Oh. Nothing important. Hidden in a chest. I was so sure I probably used the bow if the thingy isn't totally necessary, the The hook shot. Flail, that's what they call it here. But I see me using the hammer a lot, weirdly enough. Hammer is usually not my type of weapon, but... well... you see what it does to enemies? Sure, still mainly a sword guy, of course, but... please go out of the way. Okay. You're defending, but... apparently the cactus does go through. Though the damage numbers could have been the cactus ones, I don't know. Yeah, not for candy. I'm not changing equipment for candy. Which, weirdly enough, is called Gumdrop here as well, like in Dawn of Mana. Which is like... not Dawn of Mana, but Sword of Mana. I think Dawn of Mana called them candy? Did we even see what they called them there? I'm not sure. But yeah, why not candy? I mean, where does that look like a gumdrop wrapped like that? It's literally candy wrapper. Money, yeah. Sure, money is something I do kinda sorta need, but not desperately that I wanna change equipment for, like, yes, 60 or 30 or whatever's in there. The chest ones, those are the big ones. They can give you like 300 and stuff, but... yeah, like I said, the changing of equipment is nothing I criticize because it's quick and easy. Unlike in Sword of Mana. Well, they could have made it quick and easy actually, but... they didn't put the thought into that, I guess. But... it's still a bit tedious if it's just for one little thing, you know? The thing that might just not be worth the couple of seconds it takes. Which does sound weird, I know, because it's just a couple of seconds, but... I think you get what I mean. Yeah, I mean, that chest is the gleam drop, obviously. Do we go out here level 23, maybe even? Could be the case. Would not mind. Apparently it always looked like that. What the? Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's one of those super enemies from Sword of Mana. Well, not so super in this one, I guess, but... yeah, we have defeated one of those. If you remember. That was a tough thing to do. Well, not tough, but you know what I mean. Dang. Ah, we have reached. Yeah, hello there. There's a Shanbi, yeah? What do I want? Okay. What knowledge do we seek? Well, let's say the Cataclysm. Okay. Uh-huh. Zaya was the... and then the Chosen One received the sword. What are you talking about? I can really only ask one question, okay? Oh, I guess I could replay this quest. Wait, can I? Huh. Flammalex. What? What's a Flammalex? A Flammalex. One way to find out. Yeah, we didn't have anything 20. Oh, we didn't even reach 23. Oh, there, let's look at it. Flammalex. Oh, that's glittering. Mysterious stone. Yeah, well. Okay, before we go on our main quest, I wanna check if we get that XP one. It's something about bug or insect extermination. If we get that, we can use that to level quite good. Wait, where does it say? By bats? Ah, okay, little demons. There it says. Okay, I gotta quickly look that up. There. There it's overgrown insects. Chair, move forward, please. Okay, we don't have that. Then I guess we go to the next dungeon. No overgrown insects. I'm gonna take a sip real quick. Okay. We could make the next XP gem. Another one. But honestly, like I said, placing it won't happen anyway. When we have the bigger... yeah, there will be 2 more extensions to the gem frame. When we get those, then that's different, but... yeah, we're now setting out. Set out. So, and as far as I know, this is the... not the final, but the... I think there are 2 more dungeons left and then we're done. Which sounds so weird and short, but I guess it's more about replayability with different characters, the side quests, all that shit. Ah, yeah. Looks like the spell's broken. There must be something important inside. It's freezing here, but I can't let that stop me. I love the white rabbits. Wow, but wait a tittle. That's a lot of damage they take. Holy macaroni. Oh, we gotta level up. Okay. Okay. Huh. So far nothing evil with this place. I bet there will be slippy floors, but slippy floors aren't that bad. Those moving sand shit, that's worse. With so many enemies, this is so much fun. If I had a hammer. Oh, I have a hammer. Haha. How much XP do you give? We're at 615? 3! But I think that's an old enemy as well. Okay, the flower gives 5. Yeah, the rabbi... And there we have it. Of course. No ice dungeon without a slippy floor. Right? Eliminate all monsters. Ah, okay. Now hidden by ice. Ah. And it's the last one I trash. I was just thinking, wait, what? But no, it just took a second to appear. Okay. Granted, getting on the Gleam Well is a bit annoying if it's on the slippy ice, but now well. Can I? Nope. Okay, 555 now. Rabbi die. Okay, they also give 3 XP. Okay, those insect thing I was talking about. That is recommended for leveling here. Those insects, there's a bunch of them and they give 14 XP. Yeah, well, I totally get it now. The recommendation does make a lot of sense. Not asleep! In this cold, that's dangerous, don't you know that? You wanna kill me? Okay, sleep again. Ouch. But I am asleep, but I can eat candy. Of course. Of course, game. Of course. Okay, eliminate all monsters. We did that. This does remind me of that Ice Palace from Sword of Mana, but it's all a bit wonky. And so graphically, I gotta say, the game reminds me a bit of Terranigma. As if, like, not like this is how Terranigma looked, but if Terranigma got a Game Boy port, this is what it would have looked like. Ouch. Not the sleep! No! The Choban hoods can paralyze me. Ooh. That's ungood. I was stuck on that corner. Come on. That wasn't fair. I'd say I guess this ice is the snowman ice, yeah. Which hard to avoid, to be honest. Because of slippy floor. Can I? No, I can't crush you. Okay, they can use magic and my shield isn't doing shit against magic. Can I just try out my hammer real quick? Which isn't the thing to defeat you. Starting to hate those chests. I thought I could get it going, but no. Oh, this ice is more special, you say, huh? Yeah, let me know. Okay. Yes! I made it! And I'm greeted by enemies that usually are really strong. Yeah, well, never mind. Not much strength to be found here. Usually those humanoid wolf enemies are pretty tough ones. But I guess not the case here. I mean, I'm not complaining. Okay, this is getting a bit crazy here. bunch of ranged enemies can be deranged. Okay. We did it. Now candy is running a bit low. But we're good on the go. 23, no, there was no equipment 23. I like this floor. This is great. Ah. Okay. Let's get the rest of the vases with just a sword. It was fun, but now that there are not as many anymore. But it's a really great floor for healing, actually. Candies are full again, and everything we find over that we can just use one to heal, and yeah, for the next floor, I think we are completely healed now. Great. We didn't reach level 24 that way, of course, because, yeah, no enemy there. But here we go. Score. I mean, we can check. And we checked the gems. We probably found a lot of gems as well. Oh, we found this falchion sword. And that happens to be 23. See, good thing we did check. That we can't. Level 26, not happening. Okay, what about this? Nope. Nope. I mean, yeah, the sonic wave and thing, I don't think we will find anything better. But actually we do. Attack plus 15. Wait. Almost. Attack plus 15, but defense minus 10. If we instead equip 2 of those, we have attack plus 16, but no drop in you know what I mean. No drop in defense, that's what I'm going for. So that's over here. Your reels, yeah, okay. We just need a second. What is your name? Feral Soul. Okay. Okay. For now it's not better, but if we have 2 of them, we have even more attack. Just 1 more, it's not like crazy, but we also don't have the drop in defense. And I think that's a good thing. Okay, spikes. I'll take the damage, whatever. There's a bird approaching me. Ugh. Ah, you were my safe ice. Okay. Holy shit! Yeah. Okay. They are not joking around here. The beeping could also be like, do it 5 times and then stop. Because with 70 HP, maybe I shouldn't feel too comfortable with 70. Holy shit. Move! 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 At least the XP we get here. We are short before level up. There is the level up. Ouch. Another wizard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 66 damage. Returning to Mana Village. But didn't we save? Let me... Whoop. Let me check. We can do this. Then we don't have to run the whole dungeon again, you know? You know? I prefer that. I forgot that we do have spells. Is that chocolate again? Oh, it's one of those. Oof. Let's see. Did not seem that effective, to be honest. Kill you first. See? Okay. Ouch. A lot less beeping, to be honest, this time around. Ah! Okay, here we have to be very careful now. It's mainly the place where we battle. Not necessarily the enemies. Ouch. Okay. We got it. We got it. I do want to save, to be honest. Just in case. Kai, hello, hello! How are you today? That's a bit of a change of scenery. Yeah, well. That's a Shadow Zero. They're either just enemies or something really bad. Seems to be just enemies in this instant. Quite okay, I guess. How are you? I am... Well, it's getting hotter again, but otherwise I'm pretty okay. Pretty good. Okay, I should go down there first. The problem is the hammer is fun, yeah, but the damage from them bumping into each other isn't the best. Single digit, yeah, well. Yeah, I was happy that it cooled down a bit, but quite honestly, that cooldown isn't quite existent anymore. And if it's true that we get like a felt temperature of 49 degrees this week, oh boy. How to survive that, right? Ouch. 69 HP for a bit there. Nice. Okay. Okay, that doesn't reach. Too much chilling on the couch, now standing outside taking a smoking break. Oh, well, at least you go outside. A lot of people don't. Okay, I gotta actually switch to chocolate for this, I think. Else things will look bad. Can you please move over that? That wasn't what I planned to do, but I guess it worked. You there in the corner. Would you move out of the corner, please? I need you to die somewhere else. No, you can actually die in the corner. I don't mind that. I just need you to die. And it's easier if you're not in that corner. No enemies, just chests. Oh. I'll take it. Other plans today than just chilling? Maybe some gaming or something? Okay, we got it. Now carefully towards that. How many floors does this have, I wonder? Yeah, well, you stay over there. How about that? Okay, you usually make me afraid, but in this game, you actually rather are pushovers. Do I mind? Nah. Why would I mind about a usually tough enemy being not as tough here? I'm not complaining. Okay, the spikes on the slippery ice is... Those are evil. Absolute evil. Couldn't do this just outside or at the attic. We have a smoking seat there, but there are holes in the wall with fresh air. Ah, okay. Ah. Something makes the game lag a bit. Something about these enemies, probably. Okay, I should go up there first. Ah, maybe up here first. Now that chest is open, so I should grab it. Sit by my friend's house. Ah, not really a plan. Playing some mobile games, maybe watching some more anime, but not really a plan. I guess I drive home at Tuesday. I mean, that sounds like enough of a plan for the vacation you're on. Which anime do you watch? Anything? Maybe I know one of them. I mean... I tend to... I once watched a lot of anime. It's been a bit less lately because... I don't know, there isn't that much good stuff anymore, I feel. Not like that it's bad. I mean, there's enough good stuff still, but just... I don't know. I'm kind of falling out a bit with anime. Not with the thing in general itself, because I really love reading manga. Just anime adaptations usually, I don't know. I prefer the manga usually. What I really can recommend is Witch Watch. That's a great one. I would also recommend Beastars, however Beastars' final season really made it shit. Like, the manga was really good, and then the final season of Beastars cut so many things out for some reason that was actually a bit of a letdown. Okay, not you, so flail? It's not the color then. Couldn't decide it yet. My friend has a few hundred in CD form and also more than 1,000 manga. Whoa, okay. Okay, that's nice. So probably some old school stuff in there. I see, I see. Yeah, some old school stuff really good. We currently are... I mean, I watched it before, but my wife didn't. We're currently watching Law of Ueki, if you know that. That's a pretty good one if you like shonen battle manga. No, no, no. Okay, it's just a chocolate. We're not panicking about a chocolate. Actually, I could activate Fury. Just to be stronger. Or something. I'm really not quite sure what Fury does, but it's very likely beneficial. I still wanted to watch the first episodes of Chainsmoker Cat on Netflix with my friend. Watched the first 2 episodes and was the best brain shit I have seen in a long time. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Doesn't seem to be my kind of thing. I mainly like the battle shonen stuff. One Piece all the way. You're in the way. I try to get you out of the way. You're not letting me get you out of the way. Ah, no. I didn't mean to go here. Okay, okay. We're good, we're good. Just don't drop a gem or weapon or something. So many spawns here. Ooh. Yeah, of course. Of course. What if I just keep it equipped until I have all the... Am I stuck on that ice? How? I didn't even touch it. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, we can go back to sword. Yeah, he has a lot of old ones, but really great. Last time I've been here, we watched things like Talentless Nana, Spice and Wolf, Tulavru, and one I forgot the name. Can you tell me something about the one you forgot? Maybe I know it. I actually have not seen any of those you mentioned, though Tulavru does interest me. I wanted to give the manga a shot. Just never got it so far. Guess I have to fix that. Didn't I? Okay. Now we're back to sword. More? This floor is evil. Okay, I have to take a little sneak peek. Like I said, I have the guide open for just the sub-quest, but I want to know how many floors this is. This is getting heavy, but it's 8 floors. That means we almost have it. Not sure if floor 8 is boss or after floor 8 is boss, but That doesn't matter to me. There's another enemy left down there? Not one, several. Alright, there was another chest left too. Damn it. Want to subscribe, but I remembered the name. Corpse Party. This one and Talented Nana were really great, I suggest. Okay, yeah, I know Corpse Party. Only read the manga and played the game, but yeah, I know of it. Really now. A Ring of Gloom. I don't think that was worth it even. The anime tells one of the endings in the games, I guess. Yeah. I think the manga tells a different one, and that's how they did that. Which is an interesting approach. I mean, for an anime or even the manga, you could make just like every ending into an episode or something. Or a chapter for the manga. But choosing one for each also is not a bad thing. This floor says eliminate all monsters. Ah, and it's the knights. Which apparently are strong. But let's see who's stronger. I wanted to know how many XP they give, but I have 2, so... Okay. 651. 591, yeah, let's... 30! 30 XP for one! I need to ask my friend if he has No Game, No Life. I really like that one, but you can't stream it legally online. I have tried that one and couldn't get into it, to be honest. I'm now watching a rat trying to climb a plum tree. What? That... It shouldn't have problems doing that, actually. But, well... Let's root for it, I guess? Wait, those 20 minutes... Those 20 minutes don't include the first part. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I did not notice a feral gem, but I didn't pay too much attention as well, so... Feral Soul, that's the name. No. Still looks fun. Yeah, I can't believe that, totally. That sounds like it's definitely funny. Okay. Ball and chain, which we can actually equip. Almost the heavy flail. Almost. But we got a better hammer, which we can't equip. Yeah, never mind. We can equip the magic plate, though. Okay. So, the Ring of Gloom is what we currently have equipped. But we also have the Giant's Ring. Yeah, the Mithril one, that's crazy. Okay, boss time. Time to fight the boss. Which should be a fusion of water and... not shadow, which one did we have left? Light? No, not light. I know it's water and... Yeah, I don't remember. Falls down in some berry bush with stings and escapes successfully, I guess. Good for it. Well, I'm rooting for the rat. I hope it does well and stays away from other people's homes. Oh, the Mana Lord again. You, how did you get in here? You couldn't have broken the spell that easily. Ah, I see. Trent and Gaia. So the search of mana has stirred up some dregs. No matter. I'm afraid you're a little late. The next stage of my plan is already underway. What plan? What are you trying to do? I think you're better off not knowing. What? Dwellers of this land once wrought vessels to contain the power of mana. They used them as channeling orbs. I have one figure of No Game No Life on my desk. Not sure why I bought this one for 250 euro. But looks great still with a layer of dust. That's why I don't usually buy figurines. Like everything you see here I got for in cheaper ways, let's say it like that, or it's from collector's editions of games, because anime figurines are heavily overpriced. I know the attention to detail and everything, there is a certain worth they have that way, yes, but in the end they're still mass produced, you know, like I don't think they need to be like that expensive. But I totally understand getting something that's expensive because Dragon Quest 1 and 2 Collector's Edition, Dragon Quest 3 Collector's Edition, 7 Reimagined Collector's Edition, and also pre-ordered the Dragon Quest Monsters Collector's Edition. All totally overpriced, but as a fucking Dragon Quest fan, I just had to. And I recommend not getting them, despite getting them myself. Because, yeah, no. Square Enix, your prices suck. They are way too high. A friend has a big collection of manga, anime, and figures. Maybe around 50,000 in this one room, he once said. I would have about, like, 5,000 manga, I think, volumes, individuals. But I don't think I reached 15k. Yeah, once we do our library downstairs, I will catalog them. Maybe even look at the prices. I don't care too much about the worth of it. It's my collection and I'm not planning to sell it, so yeah, but the number would still be interesting, I guess. But when chaos engulfed this world 10 years ago, those orbs were buried underground. There they have remained to this day. Tell me. Sorry. Tell me, what do you think would happen if they were released all at once? You're going to release all that energy from those orbs? Precisely. Mana will surge to new heights and devastate the world anew. How could you come up with something so crazy? It's all the will of the Mana Goddess. Goddess wants this? Impossible! It's true, the Mana Goddess. That's enough! Your plans will mean nothing once I'm done with you. Huh. What could an insect like you do? Landmond is all yours. So it is earth and water, I guess. Okay. I thought we had earth, but yeah, okay. And Benevodon? You've been behind these monsters all along, huh? Landmond isn't like the other Benevodons you fought. Are you sure you're ready? Shut up! The Holy Sword can restore this Benevodon to normal. Damn. Getting yawny. Sword, lend me your strength. Huh? What's wrong? It seems your sword has forsaken you. What? Perhaps it's finally realized you're unworthy of such a blade. Now surrender to your fate. Damn it! Why? Answer me, sword! Eric, you have to focus. Believe in the sword. What? Okay. Will it work? It does! Why am I yawning so much right now? That sucks. So the one thing, this game is advertised with Southern German. Advertised with the words, this is the one time the sword of mana goes against the Mana Goddess. I feel like that's just not true. Like, we have this Mana Lord who does something, and yeah, he just said this is the will of the Mana Goddess, but I'm not sure if that's actually true. So far, the sword is just going against the evil things he does, and it doesn't feel like it's the will of the Mana Goddess or the tree or anything. I think in general, the way the mana games are set up, the sword going against the tree or the goddess is simply even impossible, because that's just how this world works. These three things are basically a unit. They belong together. They can't be without each other. So, yeah. I don't know. Yes, here I come. We will see what comes out at the end. Wait, I'm not hitting you. Ah! Not on the spikes. Oh, I can only hit you when your face is Okay, I just figured out the enemy and it died. The bosses are extreme pushovers in this game. How did this take me 6 minutes? Did you count the time I was reading too? That's bullshit. Stop the timer when there's text for story purposes. Oh well. Let's see what we got. Oh, knight's armor? Okay. I wish I would see if I have that already. Yeah, that we don't need. And yeah, I'm barely using magic anyway, so I guess the knight armor. It is. So that's all the Malevolence turned into Benevodons. I think. Yeah. Huh. Now all 8 of the elemental Benevolence are born. Dear planet, what is it you seek? Well, impressive indeed. A mere mortal able to draw upon the sword's power to so well. Stop mumbling already. Now it's your turn. My turn? You would wield that sword against me? It's too late for apologies. Ignorant fool. Huh? What the heck? How do you like your sword now? How did that happen? That weapon is the Sword of Mana. It was created by the Mana Goddess herself. It just won't stop. Mortal hands cannot wield it. A Sword of Mana? It answers only to me, the Mana Lord. The Mana Lord? I get the feeling that this is the main character from Dawn of Mana somehow, which wouldn't make any sense given his story, but he looks like tree has grown on him, and given that that main character had a part of the mana tree in him, so he was like, his arm was wooden due to that, and also at the same time the mana sword and everything. Yeah, just the personality. Well, nah. Sword of Mana. You have returned to the hands of your rightful master. That looks like he has a little plushie of me on his sword. Now let us end this. Taste the blade of the Sword of Mana. Stop! Eric, are you alright? Tess, what's... A beast from... Huh. They come like moths to a flame. Also, I have not played the other people's story, the other threes. Well, we won't go through them, we'll play it once, that's enough. apparently the dialogues are a bit different, but not too much. But it really feels like this is his story. And yeah, and from what I could have seen, he is the one who has this tight story with Tess. And that seems to be the intended story, while the others are just add-ons? I don't know. Maybe at one point in time I will play through the others as well, but yeah. We'll see. But for this, we do one playthrough, that's enough. Maiden, I see you are blessed with the goddess's grace. It was you who shattered Landmund's barrier. How amusing. The time has come. Ah! What's this? This earthquake can't be. Yes, the channeling orbs rise. Now comes the tempest. By Griffins! At this point, I want to mention no stream on Sunday, at least not an English one, because my German YouTube channel has anniversary, and I'm gonna celebrate that starting at 1 PM German time on Sunday. Recapping what we did, what the future plans are, all that good shit. Farewell, children of mana. You worthless insects! Come back, you filthy! Farrick, hang in there! Farrick! Mana bring about the end of the world. It's out of thought. Fires can burn down all we hold dear. Winds can blow away everything inside. Rivers can flood and wash away everything downstream in the blink of an eye. A very fine line divides power from peril. The force of good can become an evil if it gets out of hand. Mana is no exception. It's all very interesting, but it isn't going to save us. Perhaps the surge of mana altered the composition of gems as well. Who's the Mana Lord anyway? What is he trying to accomplish? Whatever it is, we've got to stop this madness somehow. But how? With the Holy Sword. The only thing in our world that can counter Mana's force. Is the Holy Sword sent from the Mana Goddess? But that very sword is now in the clutches of the Mana Lord. Said that he alone can command the sword. Perhaps we can help. What's that? Ah, Trent and Gaia. Trent, Gaia. The Tempest will soon hit the verdant kingdom of Wende. You must go there and subdue the Mana Storm. At the heart of the Tempest, strike at the power of Mana with the combined strength of the 8 elemental spirits. That should offset the Tempest's energy and calm it down. Then we'll use that momentum to suppress the Mana surge. I see. That just might work with the spirit's help. Good, let's do it. We'll crush the Tempest and get Mana under control. But plunging into the heart of the Tempest will be dangerous. I'll go. Eric, your wound hasn't healed. It's just a scratch, I'm alright. Mutti, Watts, please, let me do it. Eric. Alright, lad. We're counting on ya. Don't you let us down. I won't. Once you've reached the center, call for Gaia and me. Together with the spirits, we will come. Okay. Well, now that that's settled, let's get ya yoked to what? is yoked. Okay. Then let's see subquests. We have Watts, Tess, and Earth and Water. Interesting. Let's start with Watts, I guess. Hi, Watts. Yeah, we're skipping through. To quicken things a bit up here. Huh. Yeah, he wants me to find this Panzer, whoever that is. I'm like, yeah, it's probably the dwarf that was standing around there, but like, huh? Can you tell me where he is? No. Do we have that bug extermination quest? That's also a good question. Ah! He hasn't been here. I mean, he's probably in the ice dungeon because, of course, he's in the ice dungeon. Topple, yeah. Will you upgrade? Uh-huh. The scale of a dragon. Oh! They actually... Wait, that gives me the power... What? Wait. What craziness will be happening now? For that, from a dragon cup... Soul of... Okay. Okay. Now wait a second. What is that doing? Just attack plus 12. But you know what? Yeah, we lose a bit of attack, but also don't have the D benefit of minus 10 defense. And it sounds cool. I do want to chat to you again. You're not gonna, like... Okay, no increase there. Then I want to check if we have this specific job. Nope. That specific quest we don't have. Okay. But we know he's at Topple now, so let's topple over to Topple. Or toppling. Daram, daram, daram. Ah, Wendell's down there, okay. Wait, Topple isn't the ice dungeon, it's the water dungeon. Okay, that makes it much easier. Like I said, I don't mind the floors, sliding floor stuff, but it makes things hard because, yeah, the controls aren't the tightest in this game as well. It's a bit of a bad mix. It's not like awful or anything. It's handleable, but yeah, still not having to deal with it, of course, is preferable. Still going. Hidden by a plant, okay. I'm blinded. Huh? Oh, wait. How did I open it down there? That is kind of crazy. How tough are these fish? Like, just die already, come on. How much is the fish, not how tough is the fish? I guess that's a reference Germans will get, not... Oh well. More spawns? Wow, this is kinda crazy. Okay. Yeah, this will be annoying just because of these grabbing plants, but I didn't find a way to destroy them so far. So what can I do? And that was only half of it. There's more up here. Oh shit, oh shit. I'm stuck, I'm stuck. No, no, no. Wait, this is how you get those things off. Oh! If there's an enemy stuck in it and then you kill that enemy, the plant is gone. Shit. No, we gotta redo. We gotta redo it. No. 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 Shit. Oh well. We learned things, and that's important. I think the bigger napkin was 30,000. I mean, we could also go the rush way of not caring about getting everything. But I feel like if we do that, and also don't do the side quests, we will end up under-leveled, need to level, and then we can just do it like this. It feels like we're leveling at a good pace here. It could even be a teensy bit better, actually. But, you know. Wait, the dungeon layout is different. Oh. Isn't it? Is it different for side quests, really? For side quests, it's randomized? Oh. Good to know. I was a bit afraid that I died already again, but no. HP didn't even beep. That couldn't be. Take this! No, the carrot I never use. Not quite what I wanted to do, but okay. So basically the dungeon we got last time was just bitchy. Have the magic, why shouldn't I use it, right? That's a lot of enemies. I should activate Fury. I always forget about Fury. But it's just like the UI... I don't know, the UI is not too small or anything. I just... You just... I don't know, it's like... I can't really say what's wrong, but I have a hard time keeping... Or maybe I know what's wrong. It's made for a much smaller screen, obviously. If you were playing on an actual DS, it's probably better. Though it should be big enough still, it's weird. Like, it's not small, the UI, it's just... It's not that noticeable. Something about it just... makes me not see it, even though I see it, if that makes sense. And so yeah, I think the switch to chocolate has to be done. I hate these fish. They kinda are annoying. They're not even doing anything really weird, but somehow they always annoy me when they pop up. Sure, the hammering, that's on me, but... Hidden in a chest, okay. Let me get this. Fuck. I don't like this. I say this is the chest that hides it. Oh, level up. Level ups would heal you, that would be great. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. How come the enemies drop me to about 100 HP all the time? But then I do stay at these 100 HP, not healing that much. Like, not healing, of course, but... I know, I'm able to keep it at that, but why do I take 200 damage before my HP stay? You get what I mean? It's weird, right? And as I don't notice my HP being at that amount, as I said before, you can't say that I'm trying harder or anything when that happens. Wait, level 27. Wait, weren't we just level 25? When did we become 7? This quest turns out to be a really good grind. Probably not because the enemies give a lot of XP, but there's like a ton of enemies here. Like, yeah, this is a dungeon crawler, so of course you fight a lot of enemies. But I feel like this is a lot. Ouch. Nice. There's a gem that prevents throwback from enemies. The hammer will turn into a really crazy weapon. Okay. And more are spawning. That's what I mean, that feels like more than usual. Which, I mean, that gives us this power leveling, basically. So, these are made for hammering. If I aim better, maybe even more so. But look at that craziness. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, the spikes made it a bit hard there, but sometimes hard is nice too, right? Yeah, I walked straight into that. I was looking on the map for a second there. And that wasn't good. Oh, yeah, we have a... I think there's one thing at 28 we can equip. So if we get to 28, which we will, 100 XP in this dungeon, that's like nothing. We will easily have that. Yeah, we have that before even finishing half of this floor. Great. A stock. That's a new weapon as well. We might... If that's like a 28 one or less... Who knows, we might get a second level even. I'm doubting that a bit more, but... Not impossible. We'll see. Actually, having you here not that bad. I can just single you out. Done with you. Yep, I was aware of the dangers that might entail. Okay. Stepped on the spikes. I'm a bit reluctant to heal because if we're almost done, if like after floor 5 or 4, I guess, the dungeon side quest is done, then that would be a waste of the chocolate, you know? Yeah, there was no chance that we get another level up. But, well... I feel like 28 was something. We will see, we will see. And so 2 feral souls still better than the soul of the dragon, which makes me a bit sad. That sounds so cool, but it's kinda useless. Did we get another feral soul? Nah. Will we ever get a green gem? Okay, 28 the S-Talk. Yes, the sword we found. Good. The heavy flail. And, oh, the steel hammer we found is worse. But the smith's hammer is now equipable. Good. And the knight's armor, we're getting shit done, yo. The demon... We upgraded everything. Every one of our weapons except the bow, I think. Or armor, or ring as well. Yo. Yo. That's good. Ready, let's go. And it's not over. Really? Immediate find. Wait, we are completely healed? Oh, so those rest floors are like rest floors. We can actually not only equip ourselves with stuff, but also get healed. Okay, that's a good thing. It also puts our chocolate back to being candy. That sucks a bit because I chose that for a reason, but here we go. Okay. Didn't mean to do that, but here we are. Okay. Well, there is some good leveling to do here, and we do not wanna not use that chance. That sentence came out weird. We are gonna use that chance. That's what I wanted to say, basically. Damage. Okay. I can actually tell the difference with our new equipment. Things are going faster now. As they should, obviously, with stronger weapons and stuff, but usually you can't tell from one weapon upgrade. Danky! No! Trying to get in my room again. We could kill this fish these fish from here. No, 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 shit. Why did you open that chest, of all things? Ah! And it wasn't even worth it, it's just a smith hammer. I guess I found... There it is. I mean, hidden by a plant. I don't even know where the Gleam well is, but oh well. Okay, you come with me. The well obviously isn't down here, so... Didn't they make the hammer like a bit too powerful? Oh, well, it's not powerful, it's not like extreme damage or anything. Just like... that. Okay. Okay, you died. I like that. Do I wanna heal is my question. Technically I would say no, I don't wanna heal. I wanna get through this without healing. But should I heal? Nah. This might be the last floor. We can heal if it isn't. Oh, another floor with the fishies. Do you have to exist? Magic carp for the poor. Oh, when I'm blinded, I don't even see the enemy symbols down on the bottom screen. I just noticed. Okay. This is where the Gleam well is. Same as the one before. Bond of Demons? What the fuck? That sounds powerful. And knowing this game, if something sounds powerful, it's probably not that powerful. But pretty normal. Like, 12 attack boost for something called Soul of the Dragon? Come on. Given that dragons in the mana games usually are something very powerful, yeah, there are the smaller dragons, but even those tend to only appear like mid to late game. That's not how I meant that to go, but here we are. What are you gonna do? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? With a hammer. To throw you to infinity and beyond. Yeah, that's just money. I can stay there. Wait, is it literally the last group I have to defeat? Somehow, defeat a certain groups 90% of the time turns out to be defeat all enemies. Oh well. This is the final floor. The final floor! It is! And there that guy is, that weirdo. Hansa. He looks wild. You collected grow moss, okay. Because it's the king's favorite. Huh. Huh. And he's angry with Panzer. It's what's birthday, so okay. He takes the moss. Good, good, good. Yeah, let's go back. Half plate armor, okay. Okay. Sounds good. Let's have a look. But now that I think about it, right? That dungeon, but in the ice, not where it was now. Ooh. 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 You're not perchance making my gem frame bigger now. Because doesn't seem like it. Too bad. Okay. I wanna shop. Sell? Yeah, I'm gonna do the selling with the mouse again. The system is awful. You really have to go one by one. What is this? Like, even Super Nintendo games had increments of 10, depending on the game. This will give me a lot of money. Be careful not selling something I want to keep. AKA a weapon that's stronger but I can't equip now. Like a ball and chain, I think. So I'm level 30 now. Oh, but that's weaker actually, okay. Maybe I should sell every one of them. steel ball? Yeah, that's what we have equipped. Okay. Great. We might be able to upgrade even more. But I guess first the knapsack, because that's something that cannot drop while everything else could be a drop. Wait, select as view equipment on upper screen. Oh. Ah, okay. Can't equip that. This is outdated. And we have something better than the knight's armor. The knight medallion we keep, because that was a present from Tess. How much would the mithril ring be, I wonder? We're definitely not selling it, but just wondering. Oh yeah, the demon ring. Just what we have. Wait, didn't we find like Bond of Demons? Something... Oh. 850, that's not much, honestly. Okay, buy a knapsack. Meaning more healing items. Which is great. So any level 30 equipment. The flamberge. Level 31. Yeah, let's not. We might get that as a drop anyway. We barely use this as a weapon. If anything, weapon-wise, we buy a hammer. Yeah, and that's not what we're gonna do. Can I go in the other direction? Okay. For 3 defense! Nah. Magic we also barely use. Yeah, no, we're not buying anything, I guess. Okay. Good. But what we gonna do is... look for someone we will raid. Because it's time already. So let's have a look-see. Who is online? Who we're gonna raid? Who will be the lucky person? Nuki! Be nice to them. They are playing Muck. Okay. Yeah, we're raiding Nuki. Good friend of us. So yeah, until tomorrow where we continue Valheim. And then on Sunday, special German stream. And then Friday is Children of Mana again. So, bye-bye. My mana leaves.